Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Your English teacher Ismail Shah is here once again at the front of you all. Today I have to post a video just to discuss all about adverbs and its all major types. Okay, this is the fifth part of parts of speech, and I have discussed the fourth part of parts of speech that are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjectives in my previous videos. Okay, if you didn't watch or if you want to revise it, the link has been given. You can watch again and you can get a lot of benefit from those videos. Before watching this clip, if you're new here, so do not forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you have any problems or doubts related to this topic, so don't forget to leave comments. I will get back to you. Let's get started from adverb. What is an adverb? Okay, adverb is a word which modifies a verb, an adjective or even in another adverb. What does modify mean here? Modify means to add or to change the meaning of a verb, an adjective or even in another adverb in a sentence. Let's understand this with the help of examples. For example, he sings loudly. He sings loudly. In this sentence, loudly is an adverb which modifies a verb. Okay, which is sang. He sings loudly. How does he sing? He sings loudly. So here, adverb modified, a verb. And second sentence, she's very tall girl. So tall is an adjective. Very is an adverb. Adverb modified an adjective. And second sentence, adverb modified an adjective. Third one, the class vanished too quickly. To is an adverb. Quickly is an adverb. So adverb modified another adverb. In first sentence, adverb modified a verb. In second sentence, adverb modified an adjective. In third sentence, adverb modified another adverb. Okay. So today in this short clip, I have to discuss all about, all types of adverbs. Major types. So here are the all major types of adverb. Number one, adverb of manner. Adverb of manner. Adverb of manner tell us how an action happens or has happened. How an action happens or has happened, and they always answer the question of how. Okay, let's understand this with the help of an example. She walks gracefully. In this sentence, gracefully is an adverb, and it's adverb of manner because it tells how does she walk. She walks gracefully. He runs fast. Fast is an adverb, and this is adverb of manner because it tells us how does he run. He runs fast. All the examples are, correctly, softly, well. These all are the example of adverb of manner. Got it? The second and the next type of adverb is adverb of place. Adverb of place tells us, where an action happens or has happened. And they answer the question of where. Got it? Let's understand this with the help of an example. They built a house nearby. They built a house nearby. Nearby is an adverb and this is adverb of place because it tells us where an action happens. They built a house nearby. Where did they build a house? Nearby tells us where did they build a house. So they built a house nearby. All the examples are outside, here, there, etc. These all are the example of adverb of place. The next and the third type of adverb is adverb of time. Adverb of time always tells when an action happens or has happened. They answer the question of when. Let's understand this with the help of an example. I recently bought a new car. I recently bought a new car. In this sentence, recently is an adverb and it's adverb of, time. Because it tells, when did I buy a car? When did I buy a car? So I recently bought a car for myself. Recently is an adverb of time because it tells when an action happens or has happened. All the examples are always, soon, now, then, etc. These all are the example of adverb of time. Got it? The next and the fourth type of adverb is adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency always answer the question of how often. They tell how often an action happens or has happened. For example, I talk to my mother frequently. I talk to my mother frequently. In this sentence, frequently is an adverb and it's adverb of frequency. All the examples are, always, sometimes, etc. These all are the example of adverb of frequency. Got it? The next and the last type of adverb is adverb of degree. They answer the question of how much. Okay? They explain the level or intensity of a verb, an adjective, or even in another adverb. For example, I'm so excited to see you here. In this sentence, so is an adverb and it's adverb of degree. Example number 2. She's feeling very sad about her father's health. So, in this sentence, very is an adverb and it's adverb of degree. All the examples are enough, near, just, etc. These all are the example of adverb of degree. Got it? So students, that's all about adverb and its all major types in today's video, and I hope that you will get a lot of benefit from today's class. Once again, I will say that wait for forthcoming videos. God bless you all.